What's up there, LEGO fans, and welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we're going to be doing a fun little test with these two new Technic race cars. We have come here to this church gym. It says nice and wide open, and test these two vehicles out because they both have pullback motors in here. So that'd be kind of fun to do kind of a test, a speed test, a distance test. I don't know, a lot of different fun tests with these things to see how well they do in the wide open spaces. So let me go ahead and introduce you to the competitors. So right here, we have the Mercedes-AMG F1 W14. This is set number 42165, contains 240 pieces, and this will retail for $26.99. Over in this corner, we have the McLaren. This is the NEOM McLaren Formula One E team, set number 42169, contains 452 pieces and will retail for $49.99. Both of these will actually be on sale as of March 1st. Now, obviously, these are not going to be apples to apples. You can see they're quite the different size. This has one motor, but the McLaren has two motors. Now, I weighed these things, and the Mercedes weighs 8 ounces. The McLaren weighs 14 ounces, so it's not exactly twice the size, or weight in this case, but it has twice the power. So when it comes to the power to weight ratio, the McLaren should win out, but that's what we're going to test out today. Will it really win? So we have this nice big gym. Let's go ahead and put these things down. Let's do a little test here with just them doing a little run by themselves, and we'll do a side-by-side race as well. I have my lovely wife, Mindy, behind the camera. Thanks, honey, so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. I also have my son, Jimmy, running around here. Oh, there he is right here. He's going to be my awesome assistant with racing these two cars. You ready to go, Jimmy?
Yep. Let's
do this thing. All right, guys, we got the Mercedes here first. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do 3 runs, so we kind of do an average of all 3. So we're going to put it down here, and I can pull it back until I hear a click. Oh, there we go. We're going to start on this blue line right here in the middle of the gym. Ready, Jimmy?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Woo! Good acceleration. Ooh. All right. Let's go ahead and mark the very front of it. That is run number 1. All right, run number 2. Ready, Jimmy?
Yep.
Ooh, I think it went a little further this time, didn't it? Can't have wheel spin. Here we go. Woo! Did a little better. Oh! Okay. All right, Jimmy, here we go. So there's our 3 spots. All right, now it is the McLaren's turn. Now, this is going to be interesting because I kind of wonder about the drag, as this thing does have steering, kind of rigid steering, but it does have steering. So we're going to make this go as straight as possible. Hopefully, it doesn't need too much of an alignment, right? Yeah. All right, now, we did take a recording of the measurement, and we'll share the results after the 2 races are over, okay? All right, here we go. Same thing. McLaren test number 1. Didn't hear the click yet. Ooh, this thing really wants to go. There it goes. I'm like, woo. Okay, ready? Straight. Oh, man. Ready, Jimmy?
Yep.
Whoa, look at it. So, yeah. I mean, it looks like the wheels are straight, but let's move them a little bit the other direction. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully it goes straight. Hey, there it goes. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah. Test number 1. Oh, yeah, that's noticeably further. Not a lot further, but is it 12.5% further? That's what I'm curious about. All right. Ooh, now it's nice and straight, isn't it? Ooh, wow. Almost, it's a little bit, about 8 to 9 inches short. All right, test number 3. Here we go. Ooh, go. No. Substantially shorter that time, isn't it? It wasn't too unlike the one that we had with the Mercedes. There's one short one and 2 that were pretty close to each other. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll record these measurements. But I also want to do a side-by-side race for fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. It is now time for the showdown side-by-side race. Here we go. All right, start your engines. I guess the electric one doesn't have an engine, but they're actually both electric. So go back, go back, go back. Oh, Jimmy's is clicking. Mindy's is not. Oh,
I let it go.
You sure did.
Wait, how do you not let it go?
You hold the tire.
I was using my pinky to hold the wheels.
Oh, tricky.
Tricky.
Like the back wheel?
Yeah, those are the drive wheels, yep.
I don't know all these car things. Okay, I'm just gonna just do this.
Okay.
Okay.
There it is, okay.
Hold the wheel.
Yours is good, Jimmy? Yours is all wound up?
Okay, you gotta put it behind the line.
Behind the line.
Right here. Hurry, I can't hold the wheel anymore. Right.
On your mark. Get set. Go! Wow, they're going opposite directions. Whoa! Holy cow! Hold on a second. This broke all the records.
No, that's confusing.
Jimmy's got the magic touch. Hold on a second. We have to figure this out. Why did this thing go so darn far? Hold on, Jimmy. Let's mark that. That's crazy. I want to mark that because that's pretty impressive. So we're going to find out how far that went. That's going to be our little outlier there. Dang, Jimmy. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. All right, race number 2. They're both pulled back. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Woohoo! Oh!
The Merc's beating it. Interesting.
I wonder if it's because it's weight. If it's weighted, because it's heavy, it drags maybe?
That's got to be it. I'm thinking the drag is, it's kind of a drag.
We have to do 3.
Okay, now, for context, this is where it was last time. That's kind of crazy. Should we do one more race? One more race. There it is. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, race number 3. Here we go. Let me back up a little bit here. On your mark. Get set. Go. The McLaren doesn't know where to go. Now the Mercedes is way slow. This is very, very inconsistent. Even though the McLaren was turning, it went further. So yeah. Well, I don't know. I really have no conclusion here. You never know what you're going to get.
Nobody's a winner.
No, we're all losers.
Right.
But you know what? There is one thing I want to do with the Mercedes.
Okay.
All right, just for fun, we're going to take the Mercedes since it goes in a straight line, and I'm going to give it a slight little push. You ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, slight. I'll do a more guided push.
Did that? That beat.
And
Oh, that was nice. I went the entire length.
It almost hit the. Yo. It
wait,
almost hit
it didn't even. Oh, that should be a fun game.
Yeah.
Is how far can you get it down in the gym
Right.
without it touching the wall?
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we should do. That's the game that we played today. And hey, Dad won.
Good job, babe.
Let's have you do it. Go down there. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can break my record. Got it? Okay, give it a good push. Oh, it spun out. It spun out a little bit. Yeah, see all that stuff it picks up?
Yeah.
That's like picking up the marbles in the dirty part of the track.
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
never good in a real F1
Right.
race. This is what I would do. Come here.
Your car still hit.
I would take it on a carpet and just kind of give it some friction side to side.
Okay.
That's how I would clean it.
That's a little. The back looks a little better.
A little bit better. There you guys go. Let's go ahead and check out the results and share the average for each one and see which one is the ultimate winner. All right, guys, we are back here in the studio to see the results of what you just saw. What you just saw was, I don't know, we were just trying to have some fun. Really doesn't mean one of these is better than the other. It was just interesting to see what would happen if we actually had enough space to really let these things just go, right? But I do have the results. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Remember, each one had 3 runs, even though this had a bonus run, which I'll cover here in just a moment. But let me go ahead and show you guys this sheet that I put together here that has the results. I did put feet and meters in here so you guys outside of the US can understand this as well. I think most F1 fans will be outside of the US anyway, so that's probably going to be better. But anyway, let's go take a look here at the Mercedes. Run number 1 was 26.4 feet. Run 2 was 27.6 feet. And then finally, run 3 was 28.3 feet. So basically, the Mercedes would improve each and every run. And that averaged out to be 27.4 feet. That's actually quite a long distance. The 4th run, though, the outlier, the weird one that Jimmy did, was 35.2 feet. Over 35 feet. That was just a weird anomaly. So if you think about like the shortest run of 26.4 all the way up to 35, you never know what you're going to get, right? So that is the Mercedes. Now over to the McLaren. Run number 1 was 30.8. Run 2 was 30 on the dot, and finally run 3 was 27.5 feet. So opposite of the Mercedes, the McLaren actually did worse. It went a shorter distance each time, but it averaged 29.4 feet. So yeah, that is actually exactly 2 feet further than the Mercedes each time. So that actually does make sense. We're not surprised that the McLaren is going a further distance because we know that the power to weight ratio is greater in the McLaren, but not as much as I thought because I did the difference here, which ended up being a 7% difference. Remember, this thing I thought it would be about 12% or thereabouts. So that being the case, I think it's safe to give the Mercedes the trophy here. Not saying that it's any better, but it did outperform or exceed our expectations when it came to having these things compete head on in our little competition. But now as far as these things go, they're great Lego sets. I think they're a great value as far as their price is concerned. I think they offer some decent playability. The build experience on these things, while these things are Technic sets, the build was actually kind of a breeze. There's not a lot of complex building techniques used in these things, just some pins and some holes, and that's really what it comes down to. However, I will say this. There's a lot of stickers with these guys. I mean, there's no way around it. You just know what's going to happen with sets like these. So even though they are relatively smaller Lego sets, they have a very high number of stickers, small stickers, big stickers. But as you can see from the livery on each of these things, the stickers really do give it a lot of that needed detail that you're not going to get with just the normal colors that come with the Lego elements. In any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I think what we learned here is that the variables involved with how far these things are going to go are all over the place. You just never know what you're going to get. Is it going to go 10 feet? Is it going to go 100 feet? You just don't know. But in any case, hope you guys enjoyed that review. Let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section below. And as always, you guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.